Hey everyone, it's Chira. So this is the second time me recording this. First time my batteries died. So, I have a fresh new pair of batteries in, so yeah. Anyways, this video is just a whatever kind of video. Thursday, I went to the doctor's. We had well, it's because I'm still having problems with my allergies, and I'm being referred to like an allergy specialist. So, but anyways, there was a bit of a mix-up down at the doctor's office. Oh yeah. So when they called me in, of course my brother followed me in. And they called some other guy. And they thought that my brother was that guy. They were like, "Are you two together?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's my little brother." "Why?" And she says, "Well, do you want to be put in the same room or a different room?" I'm like, "Why? I'm here to see the doctor. He's not." So they put us in the same room. William and I were like looking at each other like, huh? We didn't know what was going on. So anyways, I heard them, the nurse and the doctor talking. And they said something about how we're both born in the 80s, and yeah, we can be in the same room together, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, I was born in the 80s. My brother wasn't. He was born in the 90s. He's only 21. I'm 23 going on 24. So, so the doctor comes in. Now, this is the third doctor they've given me. And I told her, I said, you are the third doctor that they've literally given me. Because before you, I had Erica, and before Erica, I had Val. And my new doctor's name is Charity. And it's just like a community clinic that I go to. So, yeah. So every time, because I liked, the first doctor I had. She was really nice. So I'm like, okay, fine. The second doctor I happen to actually really, really like. And then now, the third doctor, I have not a clue. But, anyways, after she got done with asking me a whole bunch of questions and about my allergies, really, and she turns to William and says, "So what brings you in here for?" And, I said, "He's not here to see you. I am. He just drove me here." And she says, "But did they, do the whole, and how you see the doctor, they runs some cultures first?" Well, she asked that. And he's like, "No." I'm like, "We don't know who this Joseph guy is, okay? He's not Joseph. His name's William. He's not here to see you. He just drove me here. I'm here to see you. We don't know who this Joseph guy is. He's probably still out in the waiting room, still waiting to be called in." And then that's when it clicked into her head. Jesus! And, to remind you, she's a blonde. Jeez. Some blondes are just not all there. I should know because my brother's a blonde. And sometimes he doesn't have his marbles all together. And as a matter of fact, so does my sister. My sister's also a blonde as well. Yeah. But Saturday, my sister went to go see her friends. And, I couldn't because I had a lot of homework to do, so I just stayed home, did homework, and my boyfriend happened to be there up at Tommy's spot, and my sister and I happened to be talking on the phone. So, my boyfriend wanted, my sister to say, well, why don't you, say, and then he said those 3 words. And my sister's like, I'm not going to say that to her. She already knows that I love her. It has to come from you because it's, like, a different emotion. So, he grabs the phone, and sure as enough, says those 3 words. I'm like, what did he say? And he repeats it. I'm like, I'm so dumbfounded by all of this. I didn't understand as to why he said those 3 words. And I asked her, I said, why is he even saying those 3 words? And she's like, I don't know. But yesterday, she ended up finding out for me. She says that it was because I've stuck by him through this crazy fiasco that's been going on. And that's why. I was like, oh, okay. But I have not heard from him since he told me those 3 words. I have not heard from him since. But, I don't know. But yesterday, I got some nailsies done. Oh yeah, they're so pretty. But yeah, I'm just sitting here eating my lunch. I have these Lay's kettle corn jalapeno chips. They're really good. And then of course I have my yummy Marie Callender's pot pie. Really, really good. But yeah. But I have like this team assignment that I have to do. And luckily for me, we got it finished today in class. Because I had to bring my laptop. Because I'm the one that's putting it together. Well, it's because, you know, my portion is rather small. And so I'd rather put together the everybody's work, because when it comes to like electronics, you know, I have a bit of a background when it comes to that, because both my brothers are pretty much geeks in electronics, so I learned from them. And because I run into people that don't know what a PowerPoint is. So I'm like, oh my god, it's like, you know what, I'll just do it. Simple as that, I'll just do it. I know how to do PowerPoint, Excel, and all that crap, so I'm putting it together, and then one of the other girls, she's putting together the notes of it, so yeah. And it's due Wednesday. So yeah, that's it's gonna be interesting. But I just don't know. But okay. I went to like my night class for the first time, and I've never had this professor before, so it's just being taught by her is going to be really, really weird, because in my entire interior design course, I've only had one teacher that I've seen. So to have another professor is just weird. You know, because I was telling Leslie, it's like, I've never had Michelle before. I don't know how she works and all of that. And Leslie says, well, she's a good teacher. I'm like, okay. So she's given us all these paperwork. And because at every semester, I'm supposed to give the professors a piece of paper stating and letting them know that I am disabled. So usually, you know, they work, you know, they understand, and so they work with me. There we go. But Michelle, on the other hand, she says, well, can we do it my way? And I'm thinking, what the hell is her way? And this is her way. I have to pertain to the entire work as a normal student. A normal student that doesn't have a disability. You know how fucking hard that is? I'm sorry, but I can't do it. I'm disabled, and there's just a lot that I just don't understand. And it's frustrating because I have to be like a normal student with no disability. You don't know how irritating that is. I'm going to be seriously so lost in this class. I really don't want to have to repeat this class. I want to be able to graduate this semester. So, I don't know. It's just, it's irritating. And besides the fact that it's at night, oh my god. I almost literally killed over and just like passed out because I was like so tired. So I have to start bringing with me is actually food, because I have low blood sugar, and because when I get those, like my head being lightheaded, the feeling that I'm going to pass out, is because I need food. And that's how I literally felt Wednesday. So I have to actually start packing the food. I don't know. But she says that if I can't do it her way, then we'll do it, you know, what the piece of paper says. And I'm like, why don't we just do it what the piece of paper says? Fuck! Because she says that normally, students that has like a disability, they usually get a straight A in her class. Well, I've been in Leslie's class all throughout since I started the design program. I've been a straight B student, except for like maybe 1 or 2 classes I got a C. So yeah, me getting an A is going to be next to impossible. There was only 1 class. 1 class. No, I take that back. There's 2 classes that I actually got an A, and then that was health. I know, go figure. Health. You would think that would be one of the next to impossible subjects because it's having to remember all these diseases and all that crap, and I actually got an A in it. Also because believe it or not, I actually found it interesting. Learning about different diseases, and yeah. I don't know why, but I found it interesting. And I've never gotten an A before. I've always been like a straight B student. There's one time that I was actually a straight A student, that was in high school. I will never see that again. There was another time that I was a DNF kind of person, and that was in middle school. And in middle school, you're only allowed to graduate with like 1 F, but if you have 2 Fs, you're not allowed to graduate. I had 2 Fs. They wanted me out of that school. Literally, they wanted me gone. Well, it's because I had a teacher with a stick up her ass that my mom didn't like. Because I'm a tiny person. And this old bat cranks the AC on, and I get cold really easy. Like a drop of a dime, I get cold. I'm not kidding. I get cold so easy. And just by me being a tiny person, it's like, come on, you know I'm sorry about that. What the hell is it? I don't know who it is. But anyways. It's my grandpa. Anyways, so I would always keep my jacket off. She would tell us, okay everyone, take your jackets off. And everyone will. And I'm the only one that kept my jacket on because it was freezing in her classroom. And the students around me was like, are you going to take your jacket off? I'm like, why should I? It's fucking cold in here. No. And the teacher says, take off your jacket. I'm like, it's cold in here. You turn off the AC, and then I will take off the jacket. But as long as the AC is on, I'm not taking the jacket off. So, she wrote me a demerit. And every day, demerit. I got so tired of getting demerits, I've gotten at least about like 100 demerits. And, let's see, I remember one that I tore up, threw in her face. I got kicked out of the classroom, sent to detention. The other demerit, she slid it to me, so I slid it back to her. I'm like, I'm not signing that shit. I got sent out. I was like, okay, I got so tired of it. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm here. Just to let you know, I'm here. I'm going to detention. Bye. At least detention is a lot warmer. You know, so I told my mom. The principal said, well, you have to, take it up with the teacher. The teacher didn't want to do shit. And the principal didn't want to do shit. So my mom ended up having to go to she had to go to my principal's boss, the superintendent. And she gave him all of my jackets that I wore in the classroom. Each and every one of them. And she says, okay, these are the jackets that my daughter wears, and cause it was her name is Miss Jackson, but we called her Miss Jackass. And she's like, well, these are the jackets that she wears in Miss Jackson's classroom. What's the problem with wearing these jackets in the classroom? And the superintendent says, well, it's because of dress code. Once, the jackets are off, and we see that they're in their dress code, the students are allowed to have their jackets on. And my mom was like, this teacher won't even allow the students to put on their jackets, and my daughter is a tiny person. I don't need her getting ammonia. Needless to say, the problem got fixed. Because as soon as, she says that I'm a tiny person and she doesn't need me getting ammonia, woo, that did it. That changed it. And then my brother had her. Oh my God, she saw the last name, and she's like, oh, you're her little brother. Well, I kept turning, my homework in late. I wouldn't do it. And then we had a group assignment to do, and everybody kept pushing me to do the thing, and I said, you know what, you guys might want to do it because I'm not going to do it, and don't blame me when it doesn't get done, because I'm going to flat out tell you I'm not going to do it. Well, they kept pushing and pushing, and they ended up getting enough. I got enough too, but I told them flat out I'm not going to do this. They didn't listen to me. But yeah, my brother had her, and it was just a complete nightmare. It was so horrible. Anyways, my brother was failing, and she got work from every single one of his teachers except for Miss Jackass. She refused not to give him the homework. She, and I quote, he's not going to pass my class, and he's not going to, and when he takes summer school, he's not going to pass that either. Woo! My mom got red. She got heated. And she picked me up from school because I was either sick or I got suspended. I don't remember. It was one of those two. Anyways, we drove over to his school, because at this time we were going to two separate schools. Because I was in high school and he was still in middle school, so my mom ended up making a scene in the office, and William and I were just sitting there laughing our asses off. The teacher did not want to give my mom the assignments so William can get caught up. She wouldn't. And that just pissed my mom off. And she made a big old scene, and everybody in the office just stopped what they were doing because that's how loud my mom got. She was literally screaming at the teacher. Needless to say, she got the homework. So yeah. I thought it was funny though. But yeah. But yeah. Memories. I honestly at this point don't remember what got me talking about it. I know I was on one subject, and now I totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh my God, man, my memory. But yeah. I honestly can't remember. Oh my God. Wow. But yeah. Oh, now I remember, because I was started talking about, my night class. Okay. So I don't know how I got off the subject for my night class. Oh yeah, it's because of my grades. Okay. Now I remember. It had to take me a while. But yeah. I just want to be able to pass the semester, really. And, because I can't believe what she says. Well, let's do it my way. It's like, lady, doing it your way won't help. I'm a person with a disability. I can't turn off my disability and think like everybody else, like a normal person. I can't do that. And I told her what my disability is. Well, I didn't exactly tell her what my disability